G'day you beautiful people, and welcome back to my channel. Today I want to talk about the Platinum League and how it affects me, how I'm doing with the game at the moment. So take everything that you know about, bronze, silver, gold, and just bring that, like as far as toxicity goes, and just bring that over to a point where you end up pretty much every game having two teams that are playing Sparrow, Decker, Howie, Rampage, and Aurora. Like, with a couple of variations, that's pretty much every single match I fucking play. Seems like for the last month, all I've been playing is Aurora off lane, Howie mid, or Decker support. And it's really fucking boring. It's really getting really boring. Quickly on the people, like we have the heroes, much like the silver egos. We have chat spammers. We have people who know better than you that'll tell you to delete the game and kill yourself. We have King Povo that all thinks he's a diamond, but they're the same. It's much of a muchness. We'll just like completely fail in a match and then go on Discord and talk absolute trash to people. And it's fucking boring. Two of my favorite heroes in the game are Chimera and Narbash. As you've seen, I enjoyed playing Chimera on my Back to Basics round that I posted yesterday. Thoroughly enjoyed that because that was probably the second time I've ever played him on Monolith. I'm not sure that I'm remembering correctly, but I'm pretty sure I played him once or twice in the first week. And then I haven't really played him since because he doesn't do well at my level, mainly because, like I said, every single time you're playing against Sparrow and Decker and Rampage and Howie and Aurora, and the CC is just so fucking real. Like just Aurora, Rampage and Decker together, that's like 6 seconds of stuns plus some roots in there. It's just so hard to play with him. He just doesn't really do that well. As far as Narbash goes, no offense to any of the dudes that I play with if you are listening to this, but like there's been a few occasions where I've really wanted to play Narbash and I've given him the option between Narbash and Decker, and 100% of the time, Decker. Always want Decker. That's not their fault. I don't blame them for that. That's the meta. That's got us to the point where people like Narbash just aren't picked as much in our league. And it's depressing because I really love playing Narbash, and I actually feel like I would be more of a benefit to my team as Narbash than I would as Decker. But that's the way that we are. We want a meta team, and then we want to whinge about it. We want to have all the meta heroes on our team, and then we want to suck that they have all the meta heroes. We whinge about balancing of the game constantly. We know that much about the game that it's gotten to the point where we nitpick every little thing, and I do it as well. I'm not pointing anyone out for doing anything wrong. Like, we were having a conversation last night about how multipliers need to be added back to tower damage, that if you have a tier 2 tower up and someone dives an inhib, it should be an instant death. Like, but these are legitimate things that need to happen. But we whinge a lot. We get angry with each other a lot. Yell at each other because we're at a point where like everyone knows at our level how to play pretty well, but everyone makes mistakes, and we're so quick to jump down each other's throats about the mistakes that we've made. And I do it as well. Like, I've done it to Freak a few times and like said things and just feel horrible instantly because he knows. But sometimes you just do something and then you're like, fuck, shouldn't have fucking done that. And you don't really need people to tell you, but we do it anyway. But the main thing about playing in Platinum League that I want you to take away from this is just that it's really fucking boring. You don't get to just play every hero that you want and do really, really well. You will cop the heroes like the silver egos a lot. You will cop the chat spammers. You'll get good jobbed until the calcs come home. You'll even have people on their keyboards, like I said, telling you to delete the game and telling you to kill yourself, like calling you out for every single little thing you do wrong. Fuck you, Vaughn. And it's going to be boring as shit. It's going to be so fucking boring. Stay in gold, stay in silver, stay in bronze. If you can handle that, just fucking stay there. It's so boring up here until the next balance pass comes, which I'm actually hoping is going to reduce a lot of the CC in the game and change the meta a little bit, make more people viable. But yeah, this is kind of just served as a rant to finally get out how I feel about this game. I'm bored, I'm frustrated, and I'm thoroughly enjoying playing on my other account, obviously for these reasons. I miss playing certain heroes. I miss the diversity on both teams. It's really, really, really starting to get to me. So don't strive too hard to get to where I'm at, because it's not that fun. I know it's pretty fucked with the whole meta this, meta that, elo this, elo that, but it's a thing, guys. Like, I've been a new player at the start of the game. I've been a new player during the armor meta at the end of Legacy. I've been in a new account on Monolith. I've been silver. I've been gold. You know, I've seen all the different behaviors. I've seen all the different play styles. I've seen all the different strategies and team comps. And if you can think whatever you want, you can like sit there and say that you shouldn't worry about it, and that's your prerogative, man. I'm a very competitive person, so I want to be as high as I can. It's just the way I've always been. And you can say that it doesn't really matter where you are, the game's the same, but you're wrong, because once you get to sort of my level, 90% of the time, the game plays in a certain way. Okay, everyone knows what to do. It's 100% meta. Like, you start a new account now, and you can go and play whoever the fuck you want, and do whatever the fuck you want. You can take 3 people left, 1 mid, 1 right, and who gives a shit? Like, people just run around being absolute dorks, and all power to them, because they must be having so much fucking fun. And then you get to gold, and people kind of take it more seriously, and they know a bit more about the game. Not enough to the point where they can actually fucking help their teammates, but you know, they know enough to treat you like shit. And you start to get a bit more team compositions happening that are a bit more meta. You know, you start to see a lot of heroes drop off, and then you get to platinum, and it's just like the same fucking 5 heroes every time. Oh my god, there's literally probably like 8 or 9 heroes that I ever see played. Like, I'm pretty sure that's about right. Like, maximum of 10. That's ridiculous. It's so boring. I mean, you get to the point where you kind of, you know how to deal with the enemy team because they're playing the same fucking heroes again and again, but it's so boring. And we just get so complacent, and then we make mistakes, and then we fucking yell at each other, and then we play badly because we're angry, and blah, 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 blah. So I'm not going to rant much longer. I just wanted to get this off my chest and have a little talk about Platinum League. Hopefully it gives you some insight into what I deal with, and maybe make you strive a little bit less towards getting there, because I don't wish that upon anyone. Unless you're a competitive person like me, good luck, man. Hope you can handle it. So if you enjoyed this video in any way, shape or form, please smash that like button and leave me a comment and let me know what you think, especially if you're a platinum. Am I alone? Is it really not that boring? Is it just me that has a problem with it? Is it just me that like wants to just play Narbash and just be left alone, left play Narbash? But yeah, leave me a comment, let me know what you think. Subscribe if you're not already, guys. I will have a full round on my other account with Bellica coming out tomorrow, and then I'm going to try really, really hard to get a hero guide out for her within the next couple of days. And then hopefully get Chimeras done. I want to get Bellica's done first because she's had her changes already. And I might actually play Iggy next. Fuck it. I'm going to play Iggy and try to wreck face. So look out for that over the next few days, guys. As per usual, thank you so much for watching. I love your face, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.